The shoulder stand is a static skill in gymnastics that young gymnasts usually do on P-bars and rings in beginner routines. This is a must-do exercise before you start practicing the handstand. In a more mechanically advantageous, easier to hold position, you can introduce the upside-down body posture to your nervous system, learn how to activate the core, maintain full body tension, improve coordination and balance. In addition, it develops the strength of the arms and shoulders perfectly. This stable bent arm position is basically the lower endpoint of the full range of motion handstand push-up, so you'll feel its transfer effects in the handstand push-ups as well later. You can do the shoulder stand on parallettes, parallel bars, a higher surface like a box or a bench, and on rings. Personally, I recommend the medium-sized parallettes to practice. From there, you can easily move forward to the rings. Since we are talking about an exercise in support, it's worth to prepare your wrists, elbows, scapulas, shoulders, and core for the straight body position. I always mention the importance of joint preparation in many of my videos. I can't emphasize enough how much it matters, how much you can benefit if you do a complete joint preparation program and keep some of those exercises in your warm-up routine. I made videos about all the areas I mentioned, so if you're interested, check out the channel or click the link below and become a member on the app. Besides the joint preparation, the other prerequisite of the shoulder stand is a basic pushing strength which you can build up with push-ups. Another important one in terms of coordination and balance is the headstand, which you need to do with confidence. If you have all these, you can start practicing the shoulder stand. Before the progressions, let's see the key points of the shoulder stand. Grab the parallettes and put them in shoulder width or slightly wider distance. Start from squat, lean forward, put your head between the parallettes. Your shoulders need to be above the parallettes and your elbows need to be above your wrists. If you do the previous points right, you will feel the stable bent arm position. Keep your scapula stable, your shoulders slightly elevated. Don't depress or elevate them completely. You will find the stable position in between those. Look at the floor. This is how you can keep the balance more easily because you have the optical control. Elevate your feet from the ground and extend them in line with your body. In the shoulder stand, your body won't be perpendicular to the ground as in the handstand, but it will be slightly tilted. However, your body as a whole needs to be in a straight line. Breathe normally through your nose during the exercise, don't hold your breath. This is the right implementation. The most common mistake is that people usually want to do the shoulder stand immediately without progressions and experience. Because of the lack of coordination, they lean over and fall. From this perspective, even doing shoulder stand on the rings is a better choice because you can roll forward if you lean too much with holding the rings. You can also hold yourself with your legs on the bar or straps. Another common mistake is the banana shoulder stand when people don't activate their core and the posture of the shoulder stand is wrong. This is a common mistake in the handstand as well, which is much harder to correct. In the shoulder stand, it's much easier to learn how to hold your body. You can fix the straight body position. You can record yourself on your phone or ask someone to correct you. It's really important to keep posterior pelvic tilt, squeeze your abs and glutes, don't tilt your pelvis forward and do the banana posture. By the way, this is the #1 reason of moving forward with the heels and falling because the core gets inactivated. That's why the core activation and hollow body position is really important, which I talked about in some of my previous videos. As I mentioned, gradation is important, so let's look at the main progressions of the shoulder stand, how you should build it up step by step. In the first progression, you need to experience how it feels to load your body weight in the shoulder stand with leg support. Pay attention to the key points I mentioned, and if you can hold this position for 10 to 15 seconds with confidence, you can move forward to the next progression. The second progression is the leg elevations to tuck shoulder stand. Here, balance comes in, you need to elevate your legs and hold the tuck shoulder stand for a second. You can do this with alternate leg elevations. Pay attention to the key points and do at least 10 elevations 3 times before you move on. The third progression is a tuck shoulder stand with leg assistance. Here, you need to support with your thighs on your elbows. This is a great transition from the previous progression to the tuck shoulder stand. Pay attention to the key points and do at least 20 to 30 seconds hold 3 times before you move on. The fourth progression is a tuck shoulder stand where you need to hold your whole body as a unit with no leg assistance. In this progression, the risk of falling over is really low since the weight of your legs pulls you back to the starting position and you need to hold your body. Pay attention to the tight core, keep your legs tucked in, and do at least 20 to 30 seconds hold 3 times before you move forward. The fifth progression is the advanced tuck shoulder stand. In this one, you need to unfold the body even more, approaching the straight body position. Here, you still need to keep your knees in front of your body, now with a slight hip extension. Keep posterior pelvic tilt with bent knees and do at least 20 seconds hold 3 times before you move forward. The sixth progression is the straddle shoulder stand. We can say that this is a variation of the full shoulder stand, like the straddle handstand of the handstand. For many people, the straddle leg position helps to keep the balance, so that's its main advantage. Pay attention to the key points and do at least 20 seconds hold 3 times before you move on. The final progression is the full shoulder stand. The previous progressions provide a gradual opportunity to properly master this skill. After the straddle position, you will be able to close your legs controlled and hold a full shoulder stand. If you're concerned about falling over, practice under a pull-up bar that you can use to hold your legs if you lean forward or ask for assistance from a training partner. I personally consider 15 to 20 seconds hold a decent level. Of course, you can go up to 30 seconds as well. I don't think going beyond that is reasonable. If you want to master the joint preparation basics I mentioned within a comprehensive program, as well as build static and dynamic fundamentals and advanced skills in a complex system that has been successfully used by thousands of people, download the Gymnastics Method app in the App Store or Google Play Store by clicking the link below, become a member and get full access to all programs, tutorials, daily workouts and much more. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more. If you haven't watched my earlier videos about joint preparation and basics, watch them on the end screen now.